is, the MS211. I took this thing out for a rip, and I'll tell you, it would have a hard time cutting birthday cake. So, got a couple of things going on here. The first, as we told you in the other video, is where the chain rides on the sprocket. It's way down in the bottom, and I hate it. I don't like it. I'm taking it off. I was going to sharpen up the chain, but I don't know. It's pitiful. So I think I'm just going to put a new chain on it. I think the clutch drum has had it. There's no way we're going to get that back. It's too far down. I've never seen one so close to the drum where the chain rides, and it's got a weird noise and it's doing weird stuff to the chain, to the bar. Sorry. So we're going to fix that. We're going to put another one in there. Like you can see, it's even touching right there. How bright white that is. We'll get this off and let's have a look. All right. So as you can see my point, look at how low that's close that's riding. It's not in the middle, I think, where it should be. Bearing feels pretty decent. I don't like this. And I don't think that has, I don't think this model has wear strips, guides. That's just terrible. That's really terrible. Okay, I'm going to get this off, and I'm going to try to put the chain on, and then we'll see where we go from there. Stand by. So, the drum is just polluted. It's loaded with kife. I don't know if it's ever been off. There's a little bit of play in the needle bearing. So, I'm going to do what every cheap bugger does. And that's an Amazon aftermarket. Sorry about my hand in the video. Aftermarket drum. There it is there. I mean, I look at this thing and it's like, wow, it's got good quality. It looks like it's really good quality. I've got another one that I bought and it's absolute trash. But I mean, I don't know, side by each. It looks to be really good quality. I'm going to clean this out. Put a new bearing in it, so I'll prep the bearing, get some grease in it, and we'll get that on there. I got a upstart chain here that'll fit on there, and I think we'll just throw that together. The bar's only flared a little bit. I'm going to knock the flare back down. The other one's worse, so I'm going to knock this down a little bit. I don't know if it'll focus. You can see it. That's, I think, from the drum. Like, look at how stupid that looks. It's way back there. It's worn out all to hell. So yeah, that's a candidate for an aftermarket drum. 100%. Let's see what we can do with this. Okay, I deburred the bar. I got that notch put back to a reasonable space. Sorry, off camera. Should be okay. There is a little bit of wear there. I'll give it a shot, see what happens. We got our aftermarket clutch drum. We got our aftermarket bearing. I got some aftermarket grease. Everything looks okay in there. So we're going to put it back together and I'm going to see what I can do with it. So let me get this clutch put on. Stand by. Okay, got her on. Can you hear the tinkling? That's the drive pin for the oil pump. You can tell when it's on because this sits nicely all the way down in the drum, and you can hear it tinkling in the slot. So that feels good. No play, that's nice. So we're good there. So let me get the bar on. So just taking you guys step by step, I wanted to tell you real quick about greasing the needle bearing for the clutch. Can you see the pockets in there next to the rolls? That's all you got to do is put grease in those pockets. That's it. That's all you need. Don't have it slathering all over the place. And that little pocket, that's your cavity for grease for a long time. It'll hold grease for a long time. That's where I do it. I don't know, you can do it the way you want to do it, but that's where I do it. Just them little tiny pockets there between each of the needles, the needle bearing. Okay, let me get the bar on and then we'll keep at it. And we got the chain on. Kind of still sits a little bit in my mind, a little bit low, but it pretty much, the bar controls where it tracks on the sprocket. So I guess that's pretty good. You can see in there. Oh, I can zoom in. We're gonna give it a try. It's coming off the bar nice. Everything looks okay under there. The cover's a little bit ratty, but it's all right for all intents and purposes. It's still quite usable. I know it gets a little shaky. You can see the cup here. Sorry, the drum, clutch drum. Let's see if I can get that to focus. She's got some deep grooves in it. You can see where the chain was riding. That's quite deep. So we'll call it done. Time for a new one. Okay, let me see if I can get her running. I'm going to change the spark plug. Let me pull the spark plug out and give you guys a look at that. Stand by. Alright, well, I guess I'm not going to show you the spark plug because I don't have one. It's a BMR 6H and I do not have any. I think it's a smaller plug. I know I might have some back at the shop, but I don't have one here with. So that's going to have to be. We're going to try it with it and then see how it goes. But I don't know if there's an equivalent for that or what's going on, so I'm not even going to bother. We're just going to get this thing back together and get her fired up, because that's what we're going to do. All right, let me see if I can get her running. Okay, so we ran the snot out of this thing. It's got a bog, a tip-in bog. I gotta look at it some more. I don't have the tools to take the carburetor apart because I don't have the. I need a 1/4-inch socket set, which is everything's at the other shop. I'm embarrassed. Chains on it, it's okay. I left it a little bit slack because I don't like to break in a chain and a drum with the chain too tight. So I'll let it go slack. It feels nice and smooth now. I mean, the bar does get a little bit warm though, doesn't it? Can you feel the bar, the heat in the bar? Or is it the heat in the chain? I can hang on to it. So, you know, hot's a relative term. Anyway, I'm going to pick at it some more. So the saga of the 211 continues on. We're trying to get this thing to be as good as anything else. And then, yeah, the problem with that, I don't have any tools. But we got that sprocket problem fixed. That's going in the dumpster. And I was going to sharpen the chain, and you know what I said to myself? So, that's too worn down. It's too nattered. I don't know, somebody attempted to do some sharpening on it. That didn't work out. So, and apparently the sockets is not 9mm for the carburetor. It's probably 8. I don't have it. Yeah, it's got a lot of weird wear pattern on it too. I don't know. There's not much there. What's the point of trying to sharpen it, right? Throw it in the garbage. I'll tell you something. There's a reason why they make new ones. But I mean, I look at this. I mean, it looks like you could sharpen it a couple more times, but some of the ends are knocked down. Looking at you'd have to go way back to pick up an edge. You know, I was playing with it a little bit, and the rakers are cut way. It wouldn't cut. I tell you, it wouldn't cut birthday cake. And I said, that's it. I don't like playing. Like, why am I wasting my time? I had them in stock. Put a new chain on it. Throw the junk in the garbage. Life's too short. So we're gonna keep working on the 211. We're gonna get this thing. We're gonna get this thing going to be the best that it can be. Because that's what I do. And yeah, I'm pissed off at the guy that sold it to me because it's not as good as he said it was. And I took his word for it. But that's what you get. And yeah. So, that being said, we're going to close this video out for today. I did another video earlier. We'll get these up on the World Wide Web, on the YouTubes, and then we'll see what's going on. Talk to you soon. Like, subscribe, ring the bell, check back often. Bye-bye.